Hey kids, this is Mr. Cozy, and this is video 11 where we learn how to play the number game. Now, the number game is like the diamond puzzles. The number game is a tool that we can use to help us us factor quadratics. I'll show you how to do that tomorrow. For the moment, just play along and learn how this works. I handed you out a worksheet today, and I'm actually going to work through some of it here on the video. So if you don't have it with you, go and grab it. I'll wait. Just hit pause. And yeah, okay, let's get started. So in the number game, you have three numbers. Here we have a 2, a 15, and a 7. And what we want to do is to find four numbers. Here, 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 and here. Such that these two numbers multiply to be 2. These two numbers multiply to be 7. And if I multiply across, if I multiply across and add up those results, I get the middle number. Okay, this is the kind of thing that just requires a lot of playing around with the numbers. For this particular puzzle, if I use a 2 and a 1, because 2 times 1 is 2, and then I use a 7 and a 1 because 7 times 1 is 7. If I multiply this 2 and this 7 together, I get a 14. If I multiply the 1s together, I get a 1, and those two numbers add up to 15. So here's the solution to this particular number game. Okay, let's try another one. Take a look at number 1 on your worksheet. I need two numbers that multiply to 1. Well, that's easy. 1 and 1. And then I need two numbers that multiply to be 30. So I have my options are 1 and 30, 2 and 15, 3 and 10, 4 doesn't work, 5 and 6. Okay, and so take a second and just think about what two numbers could I put here that when I multiplied them with the 1s and added them up gave me 11. I think it's 5 and 6. I should do that in red. Let's do that in red. 5 and 6. If I multiply the 1 and the 5, I get 5. The 1 and the 6, I get 6. And adding these up gives me 11. Okay. Let's do another one. Let's come down here to number 3, which is cut off. Okay. Let's go to number 5. Okay. This is a good one. So I need two factors of 6, 1 and 6. And I need two factors of 24. So, I also have 2 and 3. And two factors of 24. I have 1 and 24, 2 and 12, 3 and 6. No, sorry, 3 and 8, 4 and 6. There we go. So try to come up with a combination of numbers that when I multiply them together and add them up gives me 30. And in this particular example, a couple of options will work. You might have figured out that if I put 1 here and 6 here, because 1 times 6 is 6, and I put 24 here and 1 here, that I'm going to get 24 and 6, which adds up to 30. Okay, but that's not the only combination that works. For example, I could put the 6 up here and the 1 here, and then reverse this 1 and 24 and get the same outcome. 24 Or I could do something even more creative. I could do 2 times 3, and then let me get the right combination here. 12 and 2. That would give me 24 and 6. Once again, adding up to 30. Okay. I believe I could also do 3 and 8 if I put the 3 here and the 8 here. I'll get 6 and 24 again. So this particular number game has a lot of solutions, and that's okay. That's okay. Let's move over here to number 6. Number 6, I have 2 numbers that multiply to 2. Well, that's easy. It has to be 2 and 1. And I need 2 numbers that multiply to 10. There's only a couple of options there. 1 and 10 and 2 and 5. So that when I multiply these together and add them up, I get 9. How do you think that's going to work out? Any ideas? If I put a 2 here, this is going to be 4. If I put a 5 here, that's going to give me 5, and 4 plus the 5 is 9. Okay, let's do one more, and then I'll let you finish these up. Let's look at number 5. Number 5 is a good one because I have to add up to a negative. Yep. So, 2 factors of 5 is 1 and 5. There's only one choice here. I need 2 factors of 16. I have 1 and 16, 2 and 8, and 4 and 4. Now, because I have to add up to a negative, one or both of these 2 numbers here have to be negative. Okay, because I have to multiply to a positive 16, both of these have to be negative. Okay, if this were a negative 16, only one of them would need to be negative, and that's something that you'll see in one of these problems that the program unfortunately cut off. So what do you think? What do you think? If I do negative 4 and negative 4, that gives me 16. Multiplying across, I get negative 20 and negative 4. That's going to add up to 24. Okay? Now, I want you to skip 11 and 12. We'll talk about those tomorrow. You know what? Actually, keep 11. Do 11 and skip number 2. How about that? Okay, do 11, skip number 2, do the rest. There's like 5 left, 6 left, 7 left. There's a few left. Get them done, and we will talk about them tomorrow. Have a great day. Yeah.